I was talking about Slime episode 12. So yeah, I mean, best girl. No, that was my favorite scene. Though, come on. I really like her. Oh, she's so awesome. And I was like, Rimuru-sama, I can easily do it. It's like, yeah, Rimuru-sama, I believe. And of course then, Rimuru's like, do you promise me to this girl? Oh my god. I have to do it, yeah. If best girl tells you can do it, right? So that was great. She was kind of forced him into it. I love that. That was really nice. Gabiru-sama keeps being funny. As I mentioned earlier, and especially even before that, but when a clown appears, he is so much Buggy the Clown to me. I don't want to spoil One Piece, right? But if you read Marine 4 arc in One Piece 1, they'll say the Buggy there. I'm like, man, this is so Buggy, and I love it. It's like, oh, this guy, he was probably cheating, and he keeps making it like really like kind of half-act. And I was like, yeah, it has to be that. Yes, Gabiru-sama is always right, and everyone's just buying it, and it's funny. It's fun. Those kind of characters that are. He's not like terribly weak, but he's pretty weak. He's kind of in the middle, right? But everyone in his family, of course, he's a Blizzard people, think he's the greatest, and they keep believing anything. But it's also kind of funny because not only do they believe in him, right, but he's also kind of like believing in their belief of him. So it's like an how do you call it? It's like a law that's created by both of him as a liar, but also they lying to him, right? So they keep telling him, "You're the best Gabiru." He's like, "I am pretty good. I am pretty good." Yeah. So they keep like, you know, reinforcing his own belief back and forth, right? Which is pretty funny. So yeah, and then it goes like grander and grander. And he turns more and more crazy, and of course then like the evil clown appears, classic Death Jester kind of character, and it's like, "Oh, you wanna maybe kill your father? You might be good. You're pretty good." And of course he makes it treason, right? I guess Gabiru-sama is gonna have a character development though, because he doesn't seem to be a good, not a bad person, but he's not doing good right now. But he wants to do good. I think he's deep down, he's a good character, and he's just misunderstanding, right, context. But also generally, he's just really overconfident now with that back and forth, like good circle of confidence. Yeah, that keeps going back and forth, right. So after that. He's probably gonna learn now that these ogres are crazy strong, and then he's probably gonna join with Gabiru and save his father and so on, right? So he's probably gonna learn from his mistakes and be an ally member of Rimuru and so on later. Rimur's probably gonna like half hate him, probably, and be like, I guess he's useful. That's I think, yeah, Rimur's probably gonna be like, I guess we can be friends if you have to. I think that's gonna be Rimur's take on him later when he's understanding he was wrong and so on. Yeah, we had Sue, did I pronounce it correctly? He's having more and more screen time, getting an important scout, the ninja. It was kind of fun, it was almost killing the lizard. They felt like, pretty bad strategy to make friends there. Like, I'll enter and I will chop the head off anyone that talks back about Rimuru. It's like, yeah, I don't know, they probably won't like you then. But that was pretty good. And I will say one thing though, which I hoped to happen, but didn't. He gets there, right, and he says like, oh, you know, the dryad, Triani, so they pronounce. He's like, oh, she even, you know, asked him to join, and this sort of shit. Like, oh yeah, the famous Trent people. Oh, I see, yeah, Druid, yeah, they're, I believe in those people. But it would be cool if she appeared, or if he had anything to actually prove that he had met her, right? So it was a little bit, I mean, of course the lizard chieftain is gonna be like, oh, I have to believe in it because I need help here. But at the same time, he arrives and is like, well, you know, I have a new master. He has the Trent. He has like 3 people, the Druid and so on. They are also on our side. And he gave nothing to support it. He just told him that's the truth. It's like, makes sense. Where, so, you know, he shows a kind of, I don't know, magical leaf or something. That would have been something in my opinion. If he actually showed something to actually like support that they actually have the you know, the forest guardians protection, right, for like their alliance. That could be like a cool symbol or something like that. That could be established, or that she would actually appear in the cave, and be like, oh yeah, I agree, this is true, something like that. Because no one here just bought it. So, but in that sense, though, that makes Gabiru's treason plan a little more reasonable. Because he's like, well, father, you believing in this thing, that's against our pride, that's against our, you know, legacy of our people, and you actually have no evidence that these people actually are gonna be our allies. You just believe this random Kidin guy, like whatever. Yeah, he's one super strong ogre Kidin that claims to have more Kidins. Have you seen those fodder? So actually, in that sense, no, we had seen, but in that argument though, it actually does support Gabiru more, right? Because he actually provided nothing of an insurance they would actually come in 7 days. That is true though. I mean, in that sense, it's like he's like, oh, we will come in 7 days, but actually he didn't leave anything to prove they would arrive, right? He might just be lying to them and then never actually showing and then will be killed, right? So I have to say that I wish Gabiru would mention that. It's like, is any evidence? Is an actual plan of alliance? Well, whatever. Small details, but no, but generally it's pretty good, that part. The beginning with the Trent, with the druid. I kind of wish he said a quest or something. Yeah, one thing I did say during the reaction, and I still wonder about that. I mean, obviously Rimuru is a good person to help her anyway, and also of course Besko is like, he's gonna do it, it's really easy, I believe. yeah, it's like, oh no, I have to do it now. But it's a little weird that she was like, can you please help me? And she didn't do the typical, I'm thinking he's like in the game world kind of fantasy thing. She wasn't like, if you do this, we're gonna join you with my tree magic, or we're gonna like craft this like village of magical tree for you or something or whatever. She was like, please help me. He's like, no, she's like, oh, you do it. Okay, oh, fine, I'll do it. And it was kind of like that, yeah. So she didn't support any kind of why he would help her. She was meant like, well, I know you pretty much ate the dragon, so you paid the dragon responsibility. It was kind of like that, and also that she knew everything. Like she knew everything, so she was a little suspicious there. And even the sage power was like, well, they just protect the forest against anyone that's evil, like anyone that's like known to be evil. And that sounds like a Templar Knight trope there, which means that you can read it as, well, they just kill anyone, right? That's against the forest. So you can kill like anyone, even a good person, because they are deemed to be bad in this context. Like that is kind of how she come off right there. Like she would actually murder anyone. Maybe her, but like generally her people would maybe kill off anyone that's a big threat to them, or how they don't view that thing. Not saying she's gonna betray Rimuru, but it felt a little weird how the sage was like, oh yeah, these are like justice, and it was kind of like, kind of the like One Piece, for example, where the Marines are, some of them are good, some of them are evil, and some of them are like neutral, right? There is like justice, like this is the law, and they only follow the law to the point, right? And she kind of came off like that, yeah, I'm following the justice law, whatever that means. So she could as well also betray him eventually. I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it felt a little weird how the sage was really saying that, like, yeah, she's this kind of personality. It's like, wait a minute. But yeah, Treason episode, I do get, the more I think about it, I do get a little bit of Gabiru's context though, but I kind of like how he's built up by, as I mentioned earlier, both himself and all of his friends, that they keep enforcing his lies. They're like, oh, you're the strongest, Gabiru. I am. Yeah, you are. And the next day, I'm pretty strong. Yeah, you're strong. And he keep like, and then he's like, yeah, back and forth. So his treason plan was kind of like, yeah, of course he's gonna, he's only one named, right? So he's like, yeah, I have to be in control and so on. That clown though is probably gonna be anyway later. Well, anyway, hope you like this review. Soon I'm coming up with live reaction of Golden Cameo, when that is just crazy. I mean, that is just crazy. Yeah, Golden Cameo is great. The anime is not postponed. It's the review now. Yeah, no, it's not postponed. If you join right now, it's just the end actually. We already seen the episode, but soon we're gonna see Golden Cameo instead, and that's gonna be crazy. So subscribe button, slap on the zone right, because Golden Cameo especially, I mean, I love Slime, right? But Golden Cameo's ending last week, and I want to spoil if it's updated yet, but that is pandemonium. Like, everyone is there. It's crazy. That's up in about 20 or so minutes, sort of live stream. I think, yeah, 20 minutes from now. That's going to be really, really crazy. It's going to be probably the biggest episode this week. And I don't, as I mentioned earlier again, next review and live stream of Slime is probably next Tuesday for me, because maybe even Wednesday, because it's Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, and those are the two biggest holidays in my culture and so on. Yeah, and my family's coming here and so the house here, stuff like that, and have friends coming the next day and so on. So we'll see about that. I might sneak in some slime anime the Tuesday morning there, hopefully. So anyway, have a good day. Hope to see you in the Golden Kind.